How can religion not be spiritual? Everyone has a spiritual sense, even if it's just admiring athletes, CEOs, or pop stars. We admire the human spirit to control reality successfully. Everyone has had weird experiences, from deja vu, dreams, nearly dying, coincidences, even spirit encounters. But we treat them as weird and don't go any further with them. Religion is very spiritual, but each one has their box, like the Bible or the Quran, and don't go any further. People feel claustrophobic in religion, or cross-eyed from the mind-twisting beliefs. We're so used to science expanding knowledge freely. Why can't religion fit more spiritual experience and knowledge into it, without a lot of hang-ups? Christianity, Islam, and Judaism will tell you God has a specific consciousness. Everything else outside of humans is inert matter. Hindus say God does not have a specific consciousness, so there's no threat, but there's lots of spirits hanging around. And Buddhism says we're just part of a massive mind field of consciousness. None of the religions take each other serious enough to really come together. Why the split? Should we lock all the leaders in a room until they get this spirituality thing right? Of course, religion is just about one thing: human spirituality. But reality is much more than just God, humans, and inert matter. There are so many other spiritual experiences, and we are on our own to figure them out. Luckily, if we're interested, we have access to every kind of spirituality in the world, from Wicca, Reiki, Native, horoscopes, all kinds of New Age stuff, all to help us fill in the blanks. It's like a shopping mall where we can pick and choose what suits us best, personally, not to bug anybody else.
I had experiences that religion couldn't answer. I started to have visions on the first day of the first spring of the new millennium. It was totally out of the blue.
I was a regular guy, being a manager for decades with a degree in history, with a wife and kids in the suburbs. What was going on? I followed where the visions took me.
It was odd because the Creator showed up as the native's great spirit.
I never had anything to do with the natives. What was wrong with the Christian God? And by implication, what was wrong with civilization?
We don't like the invisible God that religion's given to us. The old domination issue that's always linked with God and religion.
And what happens when the Creator gives a message that religion disagrees with? Yet this encounter with the Great Spirit was so free, alive, and real, anything but the God of the dusty pages of the Bible. Along the way, I was introduced to my past lives. But we don't like reincarnation in the West, because it reminds us of the poor in India and grasshoppers having souls.
We run on a different principle.
The zero-sum theory of life. The Church tells us the soul is born in the womb, has one life to live, and one chance to get into heaven. Religion has made our own history just as miserable with the zero-sum theory of life as India has done with reincarnation. We are taught that Jesus' resurrection after his death was bizarre and fantastic. Yet being born again is normal. How would it screw up 2,000 years of explaining Jesus? Can the Church take a hit like that? It goofed and came up with a lot of weird explanations about Jesus.
What would happen to Christianity if it accepted past lives?
Don't worry, Christians. Hindus don't believe that God has a specific consciousness, so you still have one in the bag.
If we are dropped into so many lives, then this one life takes on a whole new meaning.
So if you do have spiritual experiences that your religion can't accept, you're on your own.